Hello and welcome, my beautiful Geminis, my twins. Brenda Taro here with your general tarot and oracle card forecast for the week of November the 27th. Can you believe it? And going into December the 3rd. Well, let's see what we have here for you. I hope you enjoyed your readings last week. And these are going out this week. I send them out usually three on Tuesday, the same Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. They're out there for you because in between I'm doing the Everything Pisces daily vibes and also weekend vibes. So let's see what we have here for my beautiful, beautiful Geminis. Geminis, let's see what we've got here for you this week. So starting off with your first card, you've been given the Knight of Cups. Oh, somebody could be riding into town to sweep you off your feet. Excuse the noise above me. They're working on the condo above me, and I can't control that. But you have the Strength card, and you might be required to have a stiff upper lip this week and know that you're stronger than you really are. But, you know, in the center position, you have that beautiful Nine of Pentacles. Things are going to be working out if you keep your mind and eyes open to new possibilities that can bring you to the Three of Cups, which means you're going to be celebrating something. And your last card is holding on. You've got that Four of Pentacles. Holding on. What are you holding on to, my beautiful Geminis? So let's see what we've got here right now. Okay, let's see what we have here for additional information for my beautiful, beautiful Geminis. Seems to be a lot of distractions right now going on between people knocking on my door and people banging above me. So I apologize for that if the mic picks up that distraction. Now, coming in below the Knight of Cups, Gemini, you've got the Judgment card. You might be moving on in a new direction. You've made a command decision here to do that. Page, or rather, Ace of Pentacles under the Strength card is often new opportunities coming in, and they could be financial ones. The Five of Swords, yes, you know, it comes in under the Nine of Pentacles, but it means that you have the right and the free will to walk away from no-win situations. Don't get caught up in things that aren't your battle. Page of Cups comes in. Could be somebody new coming in here that's going to bring you time, effort, love, support, and you might want to celebrate that. Page of Pentacles right beside the Page of Cups. So definitely you're going to see new beginnings coming in, and the Page of Cups, Page of Pentacles rather, is often to do with finances or the material part of your life. Now let's see what we have here for our download message, my beautiful Geminis. Let's see what we have for our download message. Well, you're going to go for something. Go for it. Don't be afraid. Step up to the plate. This might be your week where you're going to be getting offers or opportunities or something new that you're going to be doing. Don't be afraid to do that. Let's see what we have here. Let's see what we have here. Okay, coming in with your all over energy card, you have been given the Divine Matrix. Oh, that's an interesting card. I don't think I've had that in a reading before. So interesting card. We will definitely look into that card, and I may have to look it up in the book here because I've not had that one. Okay. Let's start off here, my beautiful Geminis. First of all, you've got go for it. And I do think that there's a situation where you may be given an offer or an opportunity to do something and go somewhere. Don't be afraid to do that. You're independent, you're strong, and you have that ability to go after what you want. So if you've been given this opportunity to step up to the plate and do something, and even if it's something different, don't hesitate, because this is a message coming in from the download message that the universe says you're ready to do this, and it's going to be beneficial for you. You're going to get recognition for this. You could be you could be basically, this could be even a public venue that you're going to be going to. Now, you've got the Divine Matrix. And the Divine Matrix is telling you that you're going to tap into the realm of spirit, and you're learning to trust the way that things are now starting to unfold in your life, okay? Do you ever wonder how synchronicities have come together? These meaningful coincidences move life forward in ways we might not understand at the time. And I talked about that, doing things like that could be different this week and going for it. When we can get trapped in an idea that the world is a place of separate parts with space between, because the true quantum spiritual nature of reality can be confusing to us. Imagine that everything possible under the sun is waiting to be claimed. You're not separate from what you desire to manifest, so Gemini. Everything is intrinsically connected within a vast living web of life, a divine matrix, so to speak. Even that which you have not yet observed as a part of your life experience is still connected to you. It remains dormant until you choose to step up and go for it. Okay, so life operates on life's terms as well. You don't live in a vacuum, so you are surrounded by a multitude of realities that were brought to life by others. These can surely affect you if you allow them to. But as you thread through the luminous life force, your courageous dream is part of the tapestry of life. You're being invited to be conscious of the pattern you're weaving. Isn't it amazing to know you have such power inherent to you? Just by being alive. You will see evidence of the truth of this divine matrix today or this week. It is in you. What you do matters. All manner of miracles are waiting for you to lay claim to. Are you ready for them, my beautiful Geminis? So go for it. Don't be afraid, okay? You're being given guidance here. You're being given messages from the universe and the powers that be that there's something out there that you need to just jump in with both feet. Okay, let's see what we've got here with our reading. Well, coming in, you have in the first row, you have the Knight of Cups. Now, we know that the Knight of Cups can be a person. I mean, this is, can be a person that's coming in here, Cancer, Pisces, or Scorpio, water energy, that could be coming in to offer you something in assistance, help, support. And maybe this individual can be your new love for some of you. This is a card that says sometimes this person can sweep you off your feet, not only because they care about you and you have an attraction and an affinity for each other, but also because they bring something to the table of life that interests you, excites you, creates your curiosity. So you also feel when this person shows up that you may have felt as though they came in at that perfect moment. It's like you feel as though you've been rescued. They came in at that perfect moment to help you with a situation. Now, you've got the Judgment card with this, and that means that you're making a command decision, a judgment call's been made, and you've decided you're going in a new direction. You're changing the way you're doing things, or you're thinking about things, or even where you're going to be. You could be traveling somewhere. You could be saying, I need a break. I'm getting out of here. I want to get away from the negativity, and you could be doing something as simple as that. But for others, I think you're moving on from something that wasn't really working out for you. And you've decided that you're so creative, my beautiful Google kings and queens, my gems, that you always are creative, and you can create this new beginning yourself. And new things to you actually are exciting. You get really excited about new beginnings and new things, and it's because you research them all the time. And they tell me sometimes you research them to death. That's funny. Thank you, my guides. But they're saying that that's okay, because then you're prepared to go after your goals. But you're definitely leaving something and going to something new. I see you collaborating and meeting new people, bringing new people into your soul pod and into your circle of friends as well. I think you've realized that maybe some of the people in your life, you've grown apart, or you've outgrown the relationship, or you're not going in the same direction, or have the same, the same likes and dislikes anymore. And that often happens. Everything comes in segments in our life, right? And we don't always stay in the same place, because if we did, we would never grow and expand. So go for it. Coming in next, you've got the Strength card and the beautiful Ace of Pentacles. So I do think that, some days you might get your moments where you don't think you can get through to something, but you're very strong, and always know that. Okay, you have that ability to move forward, and you don't need to worry about the direction you're going. But you could be being a little more articulate and creative in the way you communicate with people this week. And that means you may take a step back, and if somebody comes across in a sort of an abrasive way, you're going to take a breath and step back and say, what brought that on? Okay, and start thinking about their side of the story, because it may be out of character for somebody to do or say things that they've done, and you're going to have to assess that and analyze that and do it in a kind, understanding, compassionate, and some of you, it might even be a forgiving manner. And always remember that we can catch more bees with honey than we ever will with vinegar. So when we come in with the Ace of Pentacles, We know that pentacles have to do with, well, the aces are the beginnings of all things, but the pentacles have to do with the material part of our life. And often that has to do with money and abundance. So it's coming into you. This is a beautiful picture saying here, it's like the hand of the powers that be are reaching out to give you something here. You could be getting, some of you, a promotion, a different job description at your place of work. There could be a salary increase coming in or a bonus, but it can also be unexpected money that you could be receiving that you didn't expect. Now, maybe you're getting a remittance check. You could be getting a refund. You might have overpaid for something. Some of you could be receiving some sort of an inheritance. But also, if you're starting a business, know that it will be successful. Okay, chances are it's going to succeed, not fail. You've got a beautiful foundation here, some of you are building, and it's leading you to a path of prosperity. It's also a good time to make any investment, and that can mean time, effort, and support that you may be giving to a particular issue, a situation, goal as well, or even a person. Now, some of you could be in the process of having to sign some correspondence, some documents, some legal documents as well, contracts, those types of things. So you could be receiving a gift here, but also with the Ace of Pentacles, they often speak that there's a secure foundation, and you're going to find that your health will be improving as well. Some of you might be finding a way to create this money on your own, and that means some of you might be getting a degree or a credit in something scholastically that you can add to your resume, okay? But it's going to allow you to have some resources to buy some significant purchases. Maybe some of you have already done that. You might have come into some money where you could go and buy these things. But we always know that when we get this Ace of Pentacles, it's usually the card of excellent luck. And it has to do with the material part of our lives. And we all love that. Now, Gemini, in your center position, you do have the Nine of Pentacles. But it comes in with that 5 again, the 5 of struggles, the 5 of swords. But I do think that, there could be people around you that may know that you're starting to succeed, or they may suspect that you're coming into this abundance, and they always end up at the door when they want something. Be careful of that. They're telling me this is a no-win situation to get involved in, but for some of you, it's a card that says, you stand your ground, you win, but then you lose something. When we go into battle mode, you've heard me say this a million times, there's risks and there's consequences. We might win the battle, but then we lose the friendship, okay? Or we lose a job, or whatever the case is. So pick your battles wisely. Don't get caught up in other people's crap and get caught up in their problems and their drama this week, because it can end up being a no-win situation for you, my beautiful gems. So now we come into the Nine of Pentacles, and we know we had that beautiful Ace, the beginning of it, but the Nine of Pentacles, I always say you're getting ready to walk in your garden of abundance, right? You have the wisdom now, and the restraint and everything when it comes to this card, and it's going to pay off. You've done excellent work and prepared for this time in your life, my beautiful Gemini. So look back on that. Okay, you might be pursuing deeper meaning in life as well. So, sometimes this is a card that says you're going to take time to smell the roses and think about where you've come to. But it is also the card of successful self-employment. So some of you, if you are your own personal entrepreneurs, whether it's a passive income or not, know that you're doing well at it. There could be some unexpected windfalls with this, okay, with this card. And it's telling me that you need to be prepared for that. You may have the resources now, or you may be doing redecorating, and you may be doing some home improvement right now because you're going to have the resources to do that. For others, when I speak of the garden, you may be getting involved more in nature, or just finally saying, hey, I need to get out, get fresh air. I need to walk more often and clear my head by getting out. And I always say when we go out into nature, we're walking into church. That's my opinion, personally. Okay, 3 of Cups. Yes, why not? Who doesn't want to get together and celebrate something? It comes in, though, with a Page of Cups. So perhaps some of you are, maybe you're getting a commitment from this Page of Cups that says, hey, let's be exclusive. Let's move in together. Let's get engaged. Let's just be with each other. And maybe you're getting an offer from this page. They come in with beautiful, youthful aspect and energy into your life. They could be somebody younger. But I always say the Page of Cups is somebody who can come in for a short term, too, because they come with an unusual gift, and that's a fish in the chalice here, right in the cup. And we know that fish take off at the first sign of fear and of danger. So this could be a short-lived situation where you may be with somebody younger and it goes to the next level and you're going to enjoy each other for a while. For others, it could be long-term, but you're going to celebrate something here. And again, cups and cups. It could be a relationship, a wedding, an engagement, some sort of a, maybe it's a home, moving in together party, whatever. But we know that the Three of Cups is celebrating a specific event, and it could be anything, a wedding, and I've mentioned them, but it can also be the announcement of the birth of a child. This is a useful card here. There could be a child coming into the equation for some of you. So get ready to celebrate something wonderful, because I do think things here are swinging in a direction where you're going to find you maybe celebrating that you've got something here in a material aspect, money. Okay. Coming in with your last card, my beautiful, beautiful gems, you've got the Four of Pentacles. Four of Pentacles, holding on to something. Time, effort. Maybe you're holding on to a person. Maybe you're holding on to a relationship. Maybe you're holding on to your money. Often this card is referred to as the miser, okay, or the hoarder. But I find this a good card because it's a card that says it's good. And for some of you, it's important that you do hang on to your money. And you could be doing that because you're in case you have a rainy day. You're afraid of losing what you've worked hard for. And there's nothing wrong with that. For others, it has to do with time. Maybe you're isolating yourself and not getting out enough. It's not good just to go to work, come home, bank your money, and not have a life. And you deserve a few little luxuries. You've worked hard for it. People are missing you too if you've isolated yourself. Know that you're loved and you're welcome in everybody's life, and you need to get out there. For others, you could be giving 150% of yourself. Maybe you got to be careful about your spending. Maybe you're emotionally spending. Well, we know that Christmas is coming, and we often melt and mellow out and say, oh, what the heck, it's only money. And then we get nailed with a big bill after Christmas on our Visa. So be careful of that. But some of you with your energy could be going out and giving 150% of yourself to everybody else, and you're going to find you're going to come to feel depleted, defeated, and you're going to come to feel, you're going to resent that. So it's okay to draw the line in the sand and say no. No is a full sentence. And you know what I always say? You can be mad till you're glad again, but you have to do that to make sure that you feel good about yourself. So this is a card of the extremes in which you use your energy or you spend and save your money. Now, the Page of Pentacles comes in here, and I love it because you had the Ace. The Page of Pentacles is that beautiful energy of saying, hey, guess what? You're going to hear good news. And often that it's good news to do with money. So, it's new information coming in here, and it's new information about finances. So you could be hearing about that as well. So if you've been expecting money or something, you could be hearing about that. And your plans have moved successfully forward at a steady pace thus far. And you may be developing a new interest and a new passion right now. And again, in the beginning of this reading, I said, hey, you're the Google kings and queens. You're always excited to do something new. So you're going to do your research, and you're very wise about this. This is also the card that says you could be returning to school to get something to add to your resume so that you can be leveled up into that next tax bracket of income. But this is usually the card of good news about money. So go for it this week, my beautiful friends. Know that you're getting this universal and divine message from the powers that be, that you need to go for something if there's something new coming into you. Well, I wish you a great remainder to today and a beautiful, optimistic week here, Gemini. This has turned out to be quite a long reading, but I hope you got the information that you want. And always know I send you lots of love and many blessings. And I'll see you soon, my beautiful gems.